All three became one, forged by war. The ESOHut rose and drove the Akaviri back to the sea.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Sypher, and today we're going to be talking about some info that was released on the Elder Scrolls Online's website about endgame PvE. It's covering adventure zones, and it's going to be covering some new rating type of thing they have called trials, which is basically PvE large scale up to 12 players. So looking at their website right now, and what they have to say is they do talk about their 4-person group PvE, and they're saying that the adventure zones are catered towards 4 people. The zone itself is basically like a PvE zone like any other zone, but it's situated for 4 people, so I'm pretty sure the difficulty is going to be a lot harder. You're going to want to have a group with you. Doesn't mean you can't go soloing there, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a hard time unless you have a decent group with you. So the first adventure zone is called Craglorn. That's the first zone that's gonna be released, hopefully a few weeks after the launch. It's a zone that's situated between Hammerfell and Cyrodiil, and the content, as I said before, is built for a group of 4 people. So it's a story. Basically, it's like it's a questing area. There's a story behind it, and something about someone removed the constellations in the sky. So we're not gonna dive too deep into the story, but basically it's like questing area. There's gonna be dungeons, there's gonna be sky shards, all that good stuff, but everything's gonna be bumped up for 4 people. It's gonna be a lot of PvE to be done there. Now they don't have too much info about it. They have the map. They say it's gonna be released a little bit after launch. But some new and interesting news is the trials, which is a 12-person group PvE. They've hinted to this 12-person group PvE, but they never actually gave it a name, or maybe I've never heard of it. But they're calling it trials, and I don't know why they're calling it trials. Is it because it's gonna take you a lot of tries to complete? I really don't know. But what they say is, it's 12 people fighting through an increasingly difficult experience. A trial is instanced to your group of 12, and there's a staging area where you can plan your attack in the trial itself. So this seems like really hard PvE, where you need 12 people who are organized and have balanced builds, and you have everything set up, and they even have a staging area where you can plan everything you're about to do. So this seems like what people are really looking for when it comes to endgame PvE, besides the 50+ and 50++ content. And this seems like the challenging portion of the game. They also said that it's basically like there's going to be a timer. There's going to be limited revival, known as Soul Reservoir. So you can't use up all your revives, and if you do, you'll be penalized and you'll have to restart if you die too much. So there's also a leaderboard, and if you finish the trial within a certain amount of time, you can land on the leaderboard. So that is going to be some competitive aspect to it. I really like that they have an in-game leaderboard. A lot of guilds are going to be trying their best to get that best time and boast about their achievement. This is actually really exciting news. They do talk about the future. They said this is actually kind of interesting. They said that they're open to expanding new endgame content. They don't want it to just be, okay, you can either do PvE or go PvPing. They want it to be a lot more. They want to add a lot more things for people to do once they're at endgame. They even said something about they said, as an example, we might introduce horse racing for those players who have fed their horses and think they are ready to test their riding skills. That's something that's really exciting. I mean, it's a small idea, but at the same time, it's a starting place for expanding this MMO, and I'm really hopeful that ZeniMax will be able to expand beyond PvE and PvP and make a full, complete game that you can log in anytime and decide what you want to do. You're going to have a lot of options. This is just a small example of the activity that ZeniMax is working on for veteran gameplay, and they're reminding you that you're not just building your character for one or two things, but a variety of activities. Different days of the week and even different hours of the day can change your motivations for what you want to do or experience. That's all I have to say, guys. Today is Wednesday for me, the 26th. There's 1, 2, 3 more days left until early access starts. I'm gonna be live streaming and recording with my brothers, as you guys know. I just can't wait. I'm just counting the hours as they come. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Make sure you comment about speculation for adventure zones and speculations for these new trials that they're introducing, and maybe speculation for future content that you would like to see added to this game. Alright guys, like, comment, I'll see you guys soon.